Hey guys, this is Kenya of Khalees Creation, coming to you with a small haul. Small haul. I dipped out a little bit in some stores today. I had to do some returns or whatnot, and I just, moseyed myself into a couple of stores. The first store I moseyed myself into was Marshalls, and while I was in Marshalls, I went over there in the men's department to see what they had, and they had some things that they were marking down, not to the prices that I wanted to pay for them. So I'm keeping my eye on some stuff, but I did find some stuff that I was willing to pay for, and one of the items was this chemical reaction bag. I like it. It's nice. It's nice leather. Um, and it was $7. Regular price $12.99, and they also had a Ben Sherman bag, and it was also $7. So I think that'll be good grooming bag for a man's basket. Um, nice basket, nice basket. And then I bought two of these little things right here. These are little vacuums. They were $6. Bam. I actually was buying it for myself, because I need something to clean out my car with. But then I was like, you know what? Get the other one so that you can put it in a car wash basket. So I grabbed both of these. They had like 6 or 7 more, not of that particular brand, but of another brand, and they was $8 or something like that. So I'm gonna try to keep my eyes on them, like slide through there once or twice a week to see when they're gonna mark them back down again. And I could tell that they were on their second markdown because they had 2 red stickers on it. So they've already did their first markdown process, and now they're on their second markdown. So I don't know the markdown schedule of Marshalls, but I'm gonna try to see if I can figure it out. And then I moseyed on into Wally World, and I found these little snack tumbler cups. I remember I bought some last year, the bigger ones for the bigger kids. So these are the smaller ones for the smaller kids, and they were 75 cents. So I got 4. I told myself this year I am buying everything in increments of 4. Like for my Easter baskets and things, I'm gonna make 4 of that type of basket. More bang for my buck, I suppose. But last year I think I did 2 of each type of basket. So, each year you try to elevate and do a little bit more. So I got 4 pink and I got 4 blue. Little snack tumblers for 75 cents. And while I was in Wally World, I found me a JJ. I think his name is JJ Cocomelon. I think this man was $3. So I bought him. And no, that's Cody. This ain't JJ. Oh, is it JJ? I don't know who it is. But I know he belongs to Cocomelon. So I did Cocomelon last year. They didn't really sell that well, but hey, try it again for another year. And then I found these little Go-Go VTech cars. And it says it has 30 responses. And I don't know if it's supposed to go on a little track or what, but it say he talk. But it had a $3 tag on it. Regular price $7.88. It was $3. It was a $3 tag on it, but I paid $2 for them. So I thought that'd be cute for a little bitty toddler like Easter basket. So that's like the extent of the haul that I got today. I didn't really buy much today. Shopping finna come to a taper though, because I never really did get started shopping, but I know I'm gonna have to slow down. School's about to start. Well, not about to. I got August, but I got to get this little girls' school stuff. So that's gonna be my main focus. But yeah, Father's Day. Father's Day recap. Father's Day was okay. I went out that Friday about 11. About 4:30-ish, I was put off the property that I was on. The man came up and he just pulled up and he was like, you can't sell here. And I said, okay, thank you. He said, this is my property and you can't sell here. I said, I'm sorry, but the property that I sell at is it's a little shopping center, and there's about 5 or 6 businesses in that shopping center, and I talked with the people that rent the building and asked them would it be okay. They said that's fine. Look like to me if it would not have been okay, they would have told me, hey, you have to contact the owner of the building, but they didn't. And I told him, I was like, well, they gave me the okay, and he was like, well, they can't give you permission to sell on my property. This is my property, and they don't rent the parking lot; they just rent the building. And I was looking like, but don't the parking lot come with the building? But I wasn't in the mood to be petty because I can't be petty. I just packed up and I just left and went home that first day. And so the next day, which was that Saturday, I got out and I just went down one building down from his property. Because there's his property, there's an old like Circle K, and then there's an old Family Dollar. Both of those buildings are empty and vacant. And there's a man that sells at the Circle K. He sells barbecue plates. So I just went I went outside of him to the Family Dollar building. I sat there Saturday. I was out there all of but 3, 4, 5 hours. I wasn't out there long because it was extremely hot. But I was in my car most of the time. It was extremely slow. I was frustrated because I was by myself. Because my boyfriend normally comes out there with me and sit, but he went to Houston that weekend. And this little girl didn't want to come go out with me, so I was by myself. I couldn't get my tent up. That frustrated me. I had to use the bathroom. That frustrated me. And I don't know. I was just kind of over it. I don't know if I was just tired. I was just sick of it, pretty much. Cause I really wasn't even gonna go out there Saturday, but I went on out. I think according to my little spreadsheet that I made 60 baskets, and I came home with 40 maybe. I can't quite remember. I think it was 40. I had those little cake boxes that LBE had. I made some of those with some Bath and Body Works in it. I didn't sell one. Or did I sell? I sold only one. I made 4. And then I LLC the concept LBE had with the neckties and the handkerchiefs and the cufflinks. Didn't sell not a one of those, so I still have all those. My mug gifts, I did 10 mug gifts. I think I came home with 6. No, I came home with 4 mugs. None of the PJ sets sold. Well, that day, none of the PJ sets sold. I think I had 6. So because I had 2 with tag in it, 2 with accent, and 2 with 2, 4, 6. No, I must have had 8. 2 with tag, 2 with Dove, 2 with Bath and Body Works, and 2 with Axe. Yeah, that's what it was. I didn't sell any on the streets. Now I did get off of one of them. I think it was a Dove one. A lady hit me up the day of Father's Day, and she purchased one from me. My True Religion, I had came home with one True Religion. Yeah, I came home with one True Religion. All the Polo sold, and I had 3 Polo baskets. Tommy Hilfiger, 2 of the Tommy Hilfiger baskets sold. I had 1 Tommy Hilfiger left. None of I only saw 1 cooler from 5 and Below. I had 2 left. One of them I didn't even take out, so I can't even call that because I didn't take it out. And like my smaller gifts didn't sell because I had some gifts with snacks. It was more like a poker night theme type of a gift, but it didn't sell. I don't think I sold any of those little gaming things that I got from Walmart last year. It's like a poker game and a chess checker game. I think it was. I didn't say any of those. But while I was sitting out there, I did notice that the people that purchased from me were younger girls. I did have a couple older ladies, but most of them was young girls, and so I need to. I said I wasn't going to do it anymore, but I am. I always say that, but I am. I'm just not going to do as much, and I need to. I need to make my gifts more geared toward younger men instead of granddaddy, grandpa. Um, because like I said, it was a lot of 25 to 35-year-old females buying from me. Buying for their boyfriends. I mean, I might have had a handful of people that was actually buying for their father. It was more so baby daddy boyfriend. Um, but yeah, I didn't go out on that Sunday. I got up and I was like, I'm not going out. And I remember I was talking to my boyfriend on the phone. He's like, you should go ahead and go. I was like, I don't want to go. And then my daughter was like, Mom, you should really go back out there and see if you can sell some of these baskets. So at the point when I wanted to just go get up and go out there, it started pouring down raining. So that was my cue to stay my butt at home. So I stayed at home. But I was able to sell about 5 gifts on Marketplace. Meeting up with people. I was able to sell about 5 gifts on Marketplace. So it wasn't a total loss. So I still have some gifts back there that are still, I need to dismantle them because I don't have enough space to keep them up. But for right now, they've been up because I did a gift in the Dollar General little caddy, black caddy, and all I put in there was like the what is that stuff called? Speed stick. I think I had a speed stick body wash, a speed stick deodorant, a speed stick body spray, and some wipes and a loofah. And I was selling them for like $30 or something like that, $25, $30 or something. But anyway, they're still on Facebook Marketplace. Everything that I have is still on Facebook Marketplace. I just kind of redid the title. Instead of saying Father's Day gift, I just put Man Basket. And I get a lot of inquiries about it, but no one has actually came and purchased. That's why they're still up though. But it's time for me to pack this stuff up and clean up my little space. So I probably need to take them down. Yeah. But yeah, so that was my Father's Day in a nutshell. So going forward, I don't know. I don't do Christmas because I work in retail and I'm a manager in retail. So that means I have to be at work from the day after Thanksgiving to the day after Christmas. So I don't really have time to actually sell on the street, anything like that. And I can make a couple of baskets and post them on Marketplace and see what happens. But I kind of get upset with Marketplace because people are always asking, is this available? But no one never, and they never, I ain't gonna say never, but they hardly ever, follow through. But yeah, that is my Father's Day in a nutshell. So if you have watched my video to the end, please give it a thumbs up so that I can stay in the algorithm. Oh, and I want to shout out to Tasha, Pretty Girl Tasha. I want to thank her. She made a post about me and she helped my subscribers go up. So I'm at 233. I'm moving up slowly but surely. But if you're watching and you have not subscribed, go ahead and give it a little, hit the subscribe button. I am going to make a commitment to be more active on this YouTube, going forward. We're just gonna, if I have to teach some cricket classes, because I'm not an expert in cricket by any means, but I'm not a novice either. I've had a cricket machine since 2020, but I haven't turned it on in 2025 at all. So, but I still remember how to use it, and I know the places to tell you to get the resources to get what you need to use it. And yeah, I have a couple of parties that I have to decorate. One in October, one in September, one in the end of July. I'm gonna try to vlog those. And yeah, we're just gonna make it do what it do. Until next time, y'all have a great day.